Hello dear students, how are you? I hope you all are safe at home. Students, in this video I will teach you about oceans. What are oceans? Oceans are huge and saline water bodies. What is saline? Saline means in which the quantity of salt is too much. That is called saline. Right students? They are all interconnected and also separated by the large continents. This blue color you can see water, and this green color you can see these are continents or lands. Okay, 90 total water, 100 total water into 90% water is saline water. Right student? That consists in seas and oceans, and left 3% water is fresh water, drinkable water, and into from that 2% water consists in icebergs, glaciers, and 1%, only 1% water total all human beings are using for different kind of activities, and that consists in rivers, lakes, and underground water. Okay, the major part of the hydrosphere consists of the 4 oceans: the Pacific Ocean, okay, the Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, and the Arctic Ocean. Most of the this is southern part, the southern hemisphere, and the downside southern hemisphere is covered by the oceans and the seas. Therefore this hemisphere is often called the water hemisphere. Okay students, first of all I will tell you about the largest ocean, Pacific Ocean. This is the largest ocean of the world. It spreads over almost 1/3 of the globe. It a little less than half of the total area under oceans and seas is covered by it. The greatest depth of the earth's surface, which is in the Mariana Trench, lies under this ocean. Now Atlantic Ocean. This ocean is the second largest ocean of the world, but its area is half that of the Pacific Ocean. The shape of this ocean resembles of letter S. You can see S, we make like this S, है ना? Shape of this ocean is like letter S. To the north it merges to the Arctic Ocean. To the south it extends up to Antarctica. Okay, it is bounded on the west by North America and South America. North America this is, and this is South America, and in the east by Europe and Africa. Okay students, the coastline of the Atlantic Ocean is quite irregular and hence very long. If anybody asks which ocean has the longest coastline, so you will say Atlantic Ocean. Okay, the irregular coastline has provided ideal locations for ports and harbors. Thus, the Atlantic is the busiest ocean from the point of view of trade. Okay students, now about Indian Ocean. This ocean covers about 1/5 of the total area under oceans and seas. The shape of this ocean is almost triangular. Right, in the north it is bounded by the continent of Asia. Right, continent of Asia, and India is located at the head of this ocean. In the south the Indian Ocean is wide open, nothing is there. Right, Africa this side and Australia are to the west and east to this ocean respectively. Now about Arctic Ocean upside. This lies to the north of the continents of North America, right? Europe and Asia. Okay, student, it is actually located within the Arctic Circle and surrounds to the North Pole on account of its closeness to the North Pole. It remains covered with thick sheets of ice throughout the year. Now about some other water bodies. Apart from these four oceans, there are Southern Ocean or Antarctic Ocean, which surrounds the continent of Antarctica. It is formed by the merging of the Pacific, the Atlantic, and the Indian Oceans. On account of extremely low temperatures, a large part of it remains frozen throughout the year. Saltwater masses smaller than oceans are called seas. है ना? Some other seas are, a sea may be a part of some ocean enclosed particularly by land. The Caribbean Sea, the Arabian Sea, and the North are the example of this kind. Some seas may be completely enclosed by lands. And Black Sea, Caspian Sea, okay, and many more are there. Mediterranean Sea. Okay, students. So this was the detail about oceans, and in this video only more topics are there. You will see that. Okay, students, and you will try to understand that, right? Okay, bye. Hello everyone. How are you? How are you? I hope all are safe. Students, last week I taught you about lithosphere and continents and importance of lithosphere and introduction of hydrosphere. Okay, students, and today's topics are oceans, atmosphere, importance of atmosphere, biosphere, and earth in danger. Okay, students. So now I will tell you about importance of hydrosphere. Right? What is the importance of hydrosphere? The primary function of the hydrosphere is to regulate water cycle. This is most important for the survival of the living beings on the earth. Second importance, the hydrosphere moderates the climate of the coastal areas. Due to this, the climate of the coastal areas is not extreme like the climate of the continents. Third one, it is due to the hydrosphere, different weather phenomena occurs on the earth. Next importance is oceans provide us a variety of useful things like marine food, oceanic minerals, etc. And next importance of water bodies of hydrosphere is rivers and seas also benefit human beings in a number of ways. Water is used of rivers, lakes for irrigation, domestic and industrial purposes. Transportation, also generating electricities, etc. And now about atmosphere. What is atmosphere? What is this atmosphere? Our earth is surrounded by a layer of air called the atmosphere. This layer extends more than 1,000 kilometers above the earth's surface. However, the lower part atmosphere close to the Earth's surface is much denser than the upper part. In other words, we can say the density of air decreases with height. Okay, now constituents of the atmosphere. Atmospheric air is a mixture of various gases and dust particles. It is mainly composed of gases 78%, nitrogen 21%, oxygen and 1% other gases like argon, carbon dioxide, etc. Right? It is also has water vapor and dust particles in the lowest layer. So we find clouds, rain and snow, thunder and other weather phenomena gets here. Okay, now layers of the atmosphere. The atmosphere may be divided into 5 layers based on composition, temperature and other properties starting from the bottom. The layers are called the troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere and exosphere. Right? These layers vary in thickness. All human activities and all weather changes take place in the troposphere. Right? Now, importance of the atmosphere. The atmosphere is the most important component of the environment for living beings. Its importance is: 1. Oxygen is the most important gas is required for breathing. 2. Carbon dioxide is required by plants to prepare food through photosynthesis, and nitrogen is required for their growth and survival. Right, students? The ozone gas layers provides the earth from the harmful effect of the sun's ultraviolet rays. Next importance, greenhouse effect. Greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, ozone and water vapor absorbs the heat radiated by the earth and keeps it sufficient warm. Right? And water vapor and dust particles help in clouds formation and thus keeps the water cycle running. Right, students? Now about biosphere. What is biosphere? The word bios derived from the Greek word bios, which means life. Right? It is the zone where the lithosphere, atmosphere and the hydrosphere meet. Right? It is the life supporting layer of the earth which makes plants and animals life for plants and animals life possible. Right? It can be said that the biosphere consists of all the living and non-living organisms and the physical environment along with continuous interaction between them, and these are of two different. There are two different components of biosphere: living and non-living. In geographic terms, these components are known as biotic and abiotic factors respectively. Right? What are living or biotic factors? All the living beings like humans, plants, animals, insects and microorganisms are abiotic or non-living factors, and non-living factors are land or soil, air, water, right? The lithosphere, the hydrosphere and the atmosphere, and the abiotic components of the biosphere. We also include in it the factors like temperature, pressure, humidity, climate, weather, etc. Now, what is the extent of biosphere? Well, most birds can fly from 650 to 1800 meter in the atmosphere. Aquatic animals do not survive below 150 meter in the hydrosphere, but because of sun rays cannot go inside, and photosynthesis is not possible, because photosynthesis is possible because of sun rays only, right? And photosynthesis is not possible deep in the water, right? On the lithosphere, tallest trees grow about 100 meter. Their roots may go down 10 to 15 meters. However, some exceptional microorganisms are known to survive in deep trenches and at heights of 40 kilometers. And diversity mainly depends on the factors like natural vegetation, climate, etc. of a region. And the biosphere is unique in the sense of that there is no life, no other no life elsewhere. Means without biosphere, no life is there in any other layer, right? Now the topic, Earth in danger. How our Earth in danger? Students, you know that in recent years the population of the world has been growing very fast day by day. So the demands for food, fuel, clothes, homes, etc. is increasing rapidly. To meet the demands, we are using of the earth's resources like coal, oil, etc. rapidly. We are cutting down trees which hold the soil. Soil get washed away to the rivers with rainwater. Cutting down these trees on a large scale also reduces rainfall, causes droughts and turns area into deserts. Not only we are harming the environment but using up resources, but we are also poisoning it. The number of factors and factories and automobiles is increasing very fast. They emit harmful gases and carbon dioxide, can lead to excessive warming up of the earth, which is called global warming. Factories also discharge waste into rivers, lakes, etc. etc., thus demanding the hydrosphere, right? The process of damaging the environment is called pollution of the environment. If we wish to maintain the balance in nature, we must use resources wisely, right? We must try to check pollutions of air, water and land, right students? You understand? So solutions already I have given you last week. This week 2 worksheets are there. You will prepare well and you will do that honestly. Okay students, in this video on a topic of oceans 1, PPT is also there. Okay, you will listen that properly and you will see that also, right? Stay home, stay safe, bye.